Hello, my name is Steve Jameson. I am the artist, illustrator, and owner of the Sign Man Sign Shop in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I have a little interesting story to tell you today. It seems like lots of interesting things happen here. I don't know what it is. Maybe something about art that brings out interesting coincidences. But I like this little story here. And I've got this sign of cardinals and dogwood on display while I tell this story because it relates to the sign that was designed for this customer. A man and his wife came in, said they were from West Virginia. Most of our tourists here in Myrtle Beach are from different states on the East Coast, either west of here or north of here, but a lot from West Virginia. And he told me he was here to buy a gift for his mom, who was an elderly lady with a home in the mountains of West Virginia. And this sign would be for her house there. And he told me that she wasn't with the family on this trip, but for many, many years, every year when they came down on a family vacation to the beach, she would be with them, riding along in the back seat of the car. And he said that every time they drove past my sign shop here in North Myrtle Beach, she would point out the window of the car and call out, "There's my sign shop." And she always said that someday, somehow, one day she would go in there and buy a sign for her home. So she wasn't on this visit with her son and his wife. So he wanted to design one for her. We chose the cardinal and dogwood because cardinal is the state bird for many states here on the eastern part of America. And it's one of the most popular bird signs that I do. And for a home in the mountains, usually something related to flowers or birds is a very popular thing. So you can't go wrong with that. Hope you enjoyed this little story. It just amazes me to think that there are people out there on the highway, hundreds of thousands for all I know, riding up and down while they're on vacation. I'm looking out the window watching the cars go by. And I would never have any way of knowing that they've got a dream in their mind that someday, somehow, they'll come in here and get a sign for their house. So I really enjoyed hearing about this lady calling it her sign shop. Okay, it's been nice visiting with you. Check back in, like the video if you want. Hit the subscribe button and share this with your friends. And at the end of this video, I'll share a few words with how you can go about getting a sign for yourself. Okay, it's nice talking with you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, my name is Steve Jameson. I am the artist and the owner of the Sign Man Sign Shop in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I hope you enjoyed this little presentation. I make these interesting little videos quite often. So you might want to hit the like button there, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tell your friends about us. You can find us on YouTube at The Sign Man Residential Signs. The Sign Man Residential Signs. That's our YouTube channel name. I started this business in 1983 as a commercial sign shop, but the many tourists in this area kept coming in looking for custom signs for their homes. They simply would not stop coming in. I'd be working on a big commercial job, and a married couple would come in. They're talking about what color their front door of their house. It was really in my way, but it wouldn't stop. So finally I figured this must be what God wants me to do. So I gave up doing commercial signs and I switched my business over to doing purely residential signs and small specialty boutique signs. I actually enjoy this work much more now because I get to use my artistic skills. And the residential customers appreciate this work much more than signs made purely for business. Now, I began this business making sandblasted redwood signs in 1983. But about 10 years later, in 1993, I switched over to using a high-density polymer with an imitation wood grain because it'll never rot or crack or split in any kind of weather. And then I cover the artwork on this with an ultraviolet sealer to keep it from fading in the sunlight. So these signs will last a lifetime outdoors, and they will even become a family heirloom. Now, everything we make is totally custom, and it takes us about 12 weeks. Now, most of our customers are tourists, so we work with a 50% deposit, and then we ship by FedEx. Now, we can't offer to take custom orders over the phone or internet because that's simply far too complicated to accomplish. We've tried, and after, I think it's 40 years now, we realized that absolutely does not work. But we do have a website offering only one size, one shape sign, one font, and a limited range of about 4 different colors. Now, this type of sign is very popular for our customers who want a portrait of a pet. And it's actually really quite easy to order this type of sign on our website. All you need to do is email us a photo of your dog or whatever kind of pet when you place your order and make your choice of sign colors. Our website where you can do this is thesignmanresidentialsigns.com. That's all one word, thesignmanresidentialsigns.com. But for all you people who would like a custom order, you will need to visit our showroom in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in person. Our showroom is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., so we're very convenient. You can stop in anytime when you're in town, or if you're coming from afar, you might want to make an appointment just to make sure that we're not closed for a while. Our phone number is 843-272-3820, and our email is wodenart@aol.com. Now, in the meantime, you might enjoy looking at thousands of photos that we post every week on Pinterest. Our Pinterest page where you can find us is Residential Signs by the Sign Man. Well, thank you for visiting, and remember to like, subscribe, and share our videos with your friends, and I'll be seeing you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.